Alright, so like this joke is festive. So, what did the mother buffalo say to her kid when he left for college? Bye, son. Bye, son. It sounds like bison. Big buffalo.
Denied.
Segue. Today's video is all about the young bucks who are leaving their families and flying their wings to go away to be to college. Incoming freshmen, freshies. I thought I had a penny to throw at the camera, but I don't. That's good, because I'd probably mess up my lens. This video is catered towards the incoming freshmen. We're gonna go over some do's. I won't say do's and don'ts, mostly some do's for college and some things to remember, some tips, tricks, and advice. And we're gonna have a good time. And congratulations to you for going off to college. I was a first generation college student and I graduated this May. And I can't wait to hear your success stories, whoever you are out there. I know I have a lot of little cousins. Shouts out Elise, shouts out, I don't remember who else is going. Some of y'all though. Congratulations. This is gonna be a great. Shouts out to Dre Brown. Shouts out to you going out to college. I know I got some more cousins. If I didn't say your name, I probably forgot how old you are. But I love you still. It's gonna be a great year. Congratulations on every school you got accepted to. And let's get into some college advice. I just came out of it, so who better to give you some stuff to talk about. So let's just jump right in. Number one, but in no particular order. Get involved, bruh. Do stuff. Like, do something. Do something. Yeah, I took my glasses off in between cuts, so, screw continuity. But, like, join an organization or a club, an activity. Be a part of your community. When you leave, you want to say, like, okay, I did something here that changed something. Leave a print. Numero dos. Don't spend all your money on books. Like, wait till the first week, because chances are your professor might even say you don't even need that book. It was listed on your little website or whatever, but you might not even need it. So just wait it out. Also, it depends on you. Like me, I bought books freshman year because I thought that's what you're supposed to do, spend all this money. Did not buy books since. So, but that's not gonna work for everybody. Some people need their books. I'm really like, I go to class, I'm always going to be there paying attention, taking really good notes, everything you say, and I study that, and I pay attention to the lecture. Some people don't go to lectures, so they need the books, or some people need both. You figure out your own study habits. Number three, make sure the college that you attend, it fits your selected major, has a good program for your major, not just because it's convenient. Also, please do not go, when I'm speaking about convenience, because it's close to home, oh, don't get me started on that. Do not be afraid. There's a big world outside of your state. Get out and see it. If you want to stay in your state, cool, but don't stay just because it's convenient. Do not limit yourself. You dare not put yourself in a bottle with a lid on it and say, this is as high as I can go. Take that lid off. Go to some other places. Pick a school that fits you, has a good program for your major, has amazing internship opportunities. The location is good for what it is that you're trying to do. Network opportunities are going to be abundant, and tour the school. If you can, definitely tour it. Number four, don't do 8 a.m. classes. They are not the same as high school. Number five, go to office hours. Make sure your professors know who you are. This is not kissing up. Okay, maybe it is, but honestly, it helps. For one, grade bumping. Say if you're at that 89.8 mark and they do not round up. If you've been consistently going to office hours, your professor knows who you are, and you ask them a question later on in the semester, maybe they'll bump that up to a 90. If they barely saw you, you think they're going to do anything for you? Probably not. And also, at the same time as that, you got to think about these people, especially in your core classes that have to do with your major, letters of recommendation, helping you out. They're doing what you want to do. They're in that field. So maybe they can hook you up with somebody, give you an internship possibly, put you in connection with somebody, give you an opportunity to network. But are they going to do that if you're always late to class, if when you're in class you're texting? In those core classes, I would be professional, treat it like a business. Come dressed okay. Speak to the professor. Good morning, professor. Or when you leave, you have a good day. Shake their hand. Make sure you speak to them. Make sure they know who you are. Go to your office hours. Stay with your posture up, stay off your phone, take notes. That stuff pays in the long run, I promise you. From grade bumping to internships to networks, make sure your professors know who you are. Go to those office hours. Number 6, take me time. It's so important. You don't have to feel like you are just school. It gets overwhelming. It gets overwhelming. You're gonna have times where you call people, you might cry, you might just be so stressed out to the point where you feel overwhelmed, where you're just like, what is this? Some people go through stages of depression. I mean, it's a lot sometimes. It should be the best 4 years of your life, but you're gonna have some moments in there where it's like, oh my goodness gracious. Take some time to relax, away from studying, away from people pressuring you to do certain things, like, you know, friends always want you to go here, go there. Take some me time and enjoy yourself. Don't overdo it, okay? Don't let your grades suffer. Remember why you're there. But take some me time, whatever that looks like. For me, it was Bernie Mac. I used to watch Bernie Mac. I love that show. Find what it is for you and take some me time and just kind of relax, vent, take a walk around the park. Think we're on number 7, but I don't know. Journal. It's important, definitely. Like, journal every day for a couple reasons. One, it might be kind of cool to look back years later and see like, wow, this is what those 4 years were like for me. And if not, what I use it for is, maybe I don't really talk about my feelings a lot, but it helps me just kind of de-stress. And when you're going through so much, get that good cry out with that journaling and just kind of write down what happened to you today. Even if it's great stuff or even if it's bad stuff, it helps for everything you're going through your journal. Number 8, ask questions. You don't have to have it all together. Next number, enjoy yourself. Go to parties, programs, etc. Just do all that stuff. Have a balance, but it's important to do that too. I would say stay in housing at least your first year, but don't lock yourself in your room. Your parents didn't pay all that money for you to stay on campus for you to just stay in your room and not go to the programs that housing puts on or the stuff that campus puts on. You live so close. And maybe I'm biased because I worked for housing, but I think that gives me an even better platform to be able to say it's worth it, especially in your first year. The connection, the people that you meet. I didn't know anybody coming into school, and housing allowed me the opportunity to be able to meet some of my closest friends at Georgia State. Next number, you make it the best 4 years of your life. Life is not all about what happens to you. A high majority of it is about how you respond to that. Next, use Rate My Professor. Next, try to get Fridays off. It's amazing. Thursdays if possible. If you can get like Thursday or at least Thursday evenings. When I finally got that, it was the most relaxing thing ever. Next tip, make sure your academic advisor advises you, not forces you to take classes that you don't like. And if this is for you, this one might not be for everybody, but if it's for you, find a church home. Don't be scared to go away. I have a church home back home, and do not try to make your church home back home. Try to find a church that is exactly that one back there, because it's not. My church Impact in Illinois is my church Impact in Illinois. My church here is my church here. So find a church home and get involved in the ministry, whether it be youth, media, ushering, leading, whatever. And also get into a young adult group. Or if they have a young adult small groups, get involved with that. That's really my tips and tricks and the advice that I have. Please, if you're a freshman going to college, or even if you're a sophomore or junior and you still have some questions, reach out to me. I definitely would love to talk to you about it and about the networks and opportunities that I was able to make graduating such a smooth, like, a lot of people get really nervous. What are you gonna do when you graduate? And they get really nervous. I wasn't. Everything aligned itself. It was because I kept God first, one. But I have some advice to share if you want to talk about it. Reach out to me and we can figure out how to make this the best setup for your 4 years, so that when you graduate, you're ready to go with a job and you got everything together, because it's an amazing feeling to really have it together. And it's okay if you don't. Everybody's time is different. One thing I should have said that I didn't say, do not compare yourself to other people. When you see other people advancing, you're like, wow, they're doing this, they got this job, they're making this much an hour with an internship. I'm barely getting offered unpaid internships and all. Like, do not compare yourself to other people, because their time is not your time. It is not your time. Your time will come when it is your time, and everything will fall in line. Have faith. Have faith, and everything will come for you when it is for you, okay? You rest assured in the finished works, all right? Another thing that reminded me, don't take take unpaid internships, okay? The experience is worth it, and that could set you up, okay? Don't be afraid just because it ain't no money. It's the learning that counts, all right? And thanks for listening to this video. I'm really excited to be able to share that with you. If you would like to talk more about that, if you have questions, or maybe just have one of those down days, you need somebody to talk to, hit me up. My Instagram is ChazChat2X. My Snapchat is Kendra_K. I don't really, never on Twitter, it's Kendra K. And my Facebook is Chastin Elise. And I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now. Dropping videos every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. See you next week. Thanks.